Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Operion here, and today we're going to be covering a few cleric basics on how to heal in a party. So we're in a party and we're going to get into it, and as we go, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. The first thing when healing is you're going to want to have a full party, and you're going to want to have a tank in that party. Without a tank, whether it be a paladin or a swordmaster with tank spec, you're going to have trouble with aggro, meaning the mobs are going to attack just about anybody they want whenever, and it's going to be very crazy. So that's more advanced, so make sure you have a tank with you. Another important step is make sure you're confident in your ability. In order to build your confidence, you might want to start small. Do dungeons that are lower level. And as you build your confidence, move on to the next dungeon. Next higher dungeon. Start with 18, go to 28, then to 38, and then finally to, or currently, 48. Now, what tanks like to do is they like to do large pulls, which means they'll grab as many mobs as they can at a time. And that can be a little dangerous, but it's survivable. When you do a large pull, or the tank does a large pull, pulling many mobs, try not to heal too much, because if you do, you'll pull the aggro, or the mobs want to attack you if you heal too much. So what should happen is the tank grabs the mobs, takes the damage, and gets his HP maybe to half, and then you'll start healing him a little bit. That's the way it should work. Now let's familiarize ourselves with our heals. Our single target heal is Holy Light. It's green with a little heart right here. You want to target one of your allies. You can do that by clicking on their little symbols. And then clicking Holy Light. And that'll heal that character. You can also hit F1 through 5, and that'll target your party members also. Actually, it's not working right now. Let's see, maybe that's not working. Cancel that. That may not work. Our second heal is Sanctification. It's an area heal. It puts a small healing circle on the ground. Now everyone who stands in the circle on the ground will get healed over time as while they're standing in it. It looks like this. That's Sanctification. Our third heal is Heaven's Light. Heaven's Light is basically a group heal. Heals all the party members in range, which is really good. You don't have to aim it, just stand. As long as they're standing in proximity to you, it will heal them. That's your core. Those are your core basic heals. Those 3 heals. Holy Light, the single target. Sanctification, the floor area heal. Like that. And Heaven's Light, the group heal. You also have Hallowed Flare. This is a buff to all party members in the area, which has a defense boost to the party. Small defense boost. You can use that to lower the damage the party members will take for a short period of time. So use that in connection with your heals, so you don't have to heal as much, or when you're going to take a lot of damage. There's our first dungeon. Now let's discuss attacking while as healer or cleric. When things are under control, you can attack. But your main goal is to heal. Of course, you're the healer. So keeping everyone alive is your primary task, your primary goal. That's your job. But when everything's under control, you're going to want to throw in some attacks. You have Holy Fire and Heaven's Wrath. Those are your main 2 attacks. So I'll just throw those in. Attack from a range. Throw in my Senshi attack. Throw in another Senshi. You can see the HP of my party is not going down very much. I'll use my Heaven's Light, which is the group heal. And that mob went down very easily. That's an easy mob, but you see how easy it is, and also I threw in attacks. So he's going to do a large pull here, or should. And I'll only heal as necessary. I can also use the Hallowed Flare, the boost, or buff, which increases attack and defense for a small amount. So that avoids me having to heal as much when we're doing a large pull. When doing a large pull, you don't want to attack or heal as much, but you need to keep everyone alive. So you'll have to learn judge on a case-by-case basis. And a lot of that depends on your team. Okay, now we can throw in some attacks. Everyone's healing's doing well. Yeah, if you're not confident enough to attack, focus on healing. Because your job's to heal, as mentioned already. Okay, well, looks like we're gonna do another large pull. The tank should be the one taking all the damage, which he's not. Someone skipped ahead. As mentioned, a lot depends on your party. Certain party members don't play by the rules. And this guy's in trouble because he skipped ahead and he died. If you don't stick with the party, you're gonna have trouble. I pulled too much aggro. This is becoming a mess. Uh-oh. Go ahead and do it a little bit. Do it again. Gonna try to res. Got the res off. And everything's back under control. Now we can go ahead and throw some attacks in again. Had a couple deaths there because someone strayed from the group and everything got thrown off. But we're back on track. We didn't die, so that's good. always avoids the attacks, the enemies. Throw in a loot charm. We have so many. Okay, the F keys are working right now. I think I had a mistake earlier, but the F keys are working. F1 is yourself, 2, 3, 4, and for some reason 5 is not working. I don't know why. Maybe it's my keyboard. Well, F1 through 4. You'll have to click on the 5th player, but yourself, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Okay, now it's working. It must be my keyboard. Yeah, it must be a problem with my keyboard. It's a personal problem. The F keys are working. Okay, that's pretty much it as far as healing on a cleric. As you get more confident, work your way up the chain, you go to harder and harder dungeons. I mean, when it comes down to it, when someone's taking damage, just spam your heals on them. Target them and spam your heals on them. And as you learn more, you'll be able to select better. But that's really what it comes down to. It's not the hardest thing in the world, so don't think it's too difficult. Use Hallowed Flare for the defense buff when necessary. And if you don't need the defense buff, use it for the attack buff. Good, but go ahead and use it regularly. The Senshi, oh, wrong page. The Senshi known as Fina has a Senshi skill called Hymn of Heaven, and part of what that does is it heals for the amount equal to 1% of the player's attack every second. So that can be used to heal you, heal yourself. I use that quite often when I'm taking damage as a supplemental heal. Just quickly target the mob, enemy mob, hit Hymn of Heaven, and then go back to healing. Oops. Another thing I didn't cover, well, I didn't really explain Resurrection. That resurrects a dead party member that's lying on the floor. All you have to do is target them, go up close to them, and activate it. And it will resurrect them back to life with small amount of health. you'll then have to heal them. But it's very useful, very powerful at the right time. It can take a little skill to use it in combat. You'll have to learn timing and little bit. I think that covers pretty much everything that I can think of as far as healing. So we'll end it here as soon as I finish this dungeon. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. If you want to see anything else, let me know. But this is everything I can think of at the moment. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I left out. You can think of more questions to ask. Feel free to ask them. Yeah, we're not taking enough damage here for me to single target heal. I could just hit Heaven's Light, which heals the group, while I DPS. Use my AoEs, and we're good to go. Alright everybody, thanks for watching, and have a good day. See you guys next time.